What's going on, Pisces? We're going to go ahead and jump into your September 2022 monthly reading here, and we're going to take a look at the month ahead and see what is going on with y'all. I am going to be doing a different spread here. I figured it'd be fun to switch things up. It's basically the same spread, just a little bit different. So let me know what y'all think down below. As well, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. You can check your rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign. You may find that readings may resonate more at certain given times with different signs. So let's see here. But let's get into it, Pisces. Pisces. All right. What do we got? The Justice card, Queen of Wands, and the Judgment. Some of y'all could have some Libra in your chart. Pisces, Scorpio, possibly fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's see. Page of Wands is the overall energy for the reading. Let me just scoot these down. I mean, so far this looks like a decent read. This doesn't look bad. Looks good. Let's take a look at how do you get through your challenge, Seven of Swords, and your near future, or the outcome, sorry, Knight of Wands. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Interesting. You know, I kind of feel like you guys are in a position here to where you've already gotten the ball rolling with something here, and it's quite inspiring for you. And this could be something that you're actually passionate about here. Especially it's like the overall energy, the Page of Wands. Your challenge though is the Queen of Wands. It's almost like I feel like you're trying to further develop something that you are passionate about here. It's like I'm almost getting like you're wanting to perfect something to the point to where you're able to sort of you're like, whenever you perfect something, it's like you have more confidence in yourself to be able to improvise and adapt and overcome when it comes to, you know, being creative. And I feel like that's sort of like where you're at right now. It's like you're looking to be more fluid with your creativity. The Seven of Swords here, how to get to your challenge. It's like, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like this reading is telling you to draw in different types of inspiration through ideas. And I always say you can get ideas. I mean, finding ideas is easy, whether that be through books, through podcasts, through videos, through other people's stories, even through fictional stories, non-fictional. It's all there. And Seven of Swords, I also say too, just jokingly, that it's my Pinterest card, to where it's like, if you ever know, like being on Pinterest, like you can like get ideas all over the place. So I feel like your challenge is telling you to bring all these ideas that you have and have an eclectic approach to your type of, or bring it to your talents, or bring it to your desires, or bring it to your expression here. Because I feel like you actually have like this, because the Queen of Wands on challenge, that you have the gift here. You have the ability here. And the Justice card being in your energies right now, I feel like you're at a point to where it's like you're really trying to figure out logically what's going to be the best move for you here, and the best things. Like almost like you're weighing a lot of things out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. And ultimately, I feel like what's coming up is the Judgment card, is like having to make a decision to really make the change that you're wanting to make, or make the decision that you want to make. Obviously, I'm going to pull clarifiers. I need more, but the Knight of Wands is in your outcome. So I feel like this inspired action that you're taking here, like I'm almost getting it's like to express like your ideas, to express like yourself, and if it like feels good, if it's fun, and obviously if it's the right thing to do as well. It's like I feel like the Knight of Wands is telling you to go on the adventure, is telling you to take action, especially like when you feel inspired. Sagittarius, I see some of you guys may have Sag in your chart here. I just feel like you're ready for an adventure here, and you're just planning things out. But ultimately, the Judgment card, it's like having to really make the change and step into what it is that is being brought up for you at this time. So let's see. You got Cedar Tree, Wisdom here. And you also have love. I'm really getting you have a love for something, a passion, a desire, something that gives you enthusiasm. I'm not necessarily getting that it's In regards to like relationships, although if it is, I feel like you're just logically trying to weigh things out. You could be assessing your options or looking at what it is you like, what it is that you don't like, and you could ultimately be sort of opening yourself up to possibly dating again or getting involved again for some of you. But what the Sagittarius card, I just feel like you're ready for an adventure. It's like this call to adventure here. Cedar tree, wisdom. I just feel like this is really pointing to the Seven of Swords here. Is like you have like, you're gaining this experience and this knowledge. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you know and a lot of things that you're also curious about. It's like through the practical application of like your intellect. It's like getting the experience. So for some of you, it's like you're starting to become more familiar or experienced in some sort of area of your life here. I don't know why the color orange is really coming through for me. Sacral energies, creative energies, the sensual nature. Let's see. Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups. Ace of Cups here, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups here. All right, Pisces. Page of Swords, Justice card. Not too bad. I mean, I just feel like you're understanding something. You're getting familiar with something here, and you're trying to learn how to do it right, and you're trying to possibly even learn from some of the mistakes that you have made in the past. And I feel like some of the mistakes that you made in the past, or maybe like some of the things you've tried in the past, maybe you weren't as experienced before, so it could be creating like a lot of insecurity and doubt within inside yourself with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Like you could be really like you could be really criticizing yourself or having this self-criticism because maybe you're like, I don't know, maybe you're just maybe judging yourself based upon like failures or past experiences. But it's almost like I get that this is saying like to give it another shot, because the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups being here for your overall energies is like, I feel like there's whatever this is actually uplifts you. It actually brings in positivity, or it makes you feel fulfilled here. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, how to get through the challenge, it's like especially the Seven of Swords is like taking a different approach, trying something different, drawing in different ideas and inspiration and channeling them into your work. And not being afraid to change things up and switch things up here and apply different things that you have learned to see what works and see what doesn't work. There's a good book called Made to Stick, and that's kind of like the energy I'm getting here. I think it's called Made to Stick. It's a good book. So yeah, so I kind of feel like that's what it is that you're doing here. Because Sagittarius is like wisdom, right? Knowledge. It's like higher levels of education. It's abroad. It's traveling, it's adventures, and so there's a huge increase that I feel like you're having right now, especially when it comes to sort of the direction you're wanting to go in your life, like the ambitions that you have at this time. The Judgment, Page of Cups here. I feel like this is saying like you could be forgiving yourself from past mistakes, but that's not the main energy that I'm getting. What I'm getting is like the Page of Cups on the Judgment is like allowing the divine inspiration to flow through you and to step into your purpose even more, especially with things that you feel inspired by. And I feel like that's what it is that you're doing, is like you're finding your muse here and you're letting your inspirations, guide you. And once a Pisces gets in the flow of things, I mean, you guys can be super creative. So that's what I'm getting here. Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups here in your outcome. I just feel like the Five of Cups and Knight of Wands, it's almost like you're personally defying some sort of emotional barrier that has blocked you before. Because the Five of Cups is Mars and Scorpio, so there's almost like this personal defiance that you're having in regards to like proving yourself right, or just moving past a failure or moving past a mistake. It's like you're challenging yourself to get back on the horse and to take action and take inspired action here. But with the Knight of Wands in your outcome, I feel like it's leading to whether or not it's something that becomes huge and successful, or because the Knight of Wands, you have to remember, it's like there's pleasure in the moment when you take inspired action and you feel like you feel inspired, you feel thrilled. But the Knight of Wands also has like there's an underlying, well, there's for the Knight of Wands, it's like even though it's the initial beginnings, it's like success is never promised, but with the inspiration that drives you, it's like you'll eventually get there. So, but Judgment, Page of Cups is like, I feel like this is like some sort of divine moment for you to really follow like your inspirations and your passions, and to keep bringing the creativity and inspirations that flow through you. Some of you guys could be channelers. I don't know why I'm getting this, because of Judgment. I'm just seeing this with the Page of Cups. I mean, we're all channelers, right? But you could be like, whether it be channeling through art, channeling through music, channeling through painting, channeling through tarot, channeling through anything. So let's pull your symbolisms card, Pisces. Yeah, Hammer Forge here. I just feel like you're doing a lot of work here. Like your ideas that you have, your inspirations that you're taking in. With the Eight of Pentacles, that's the only hammer I'm seeing in this read when he's working on the Pentacle here. But it's like the practical application of new ideas and seeing what sticks and seeing what doesn't stick. But definitely letting the divine inspiration flow through you, and to trust in the divine too, because I feel like it's going to lead you to more increased vitality and ambition here, even if it's small victories, or even if it's just that you're just following that intuition and your passion, which the passion itself can sometimes be, you know, just expressing that is fun. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. But your challenge, though, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, is like, I feel like it's saying like to try things, like don't be, because I feel like you have so much to share, you have so many things, so many ideas, and that it's like you could be like criticizing yourself whether or not you'll be able to do it correctly, or if people will like what you're doing. Like the Queen of Wands knows how to improvise and adapt in any moment. She knows how to come through and shine her light, and I feel like that's what it's saying. It's like by learning and seeing what works and what doesn't work will give you inspiration and continuously bring you inspiration. Wow. You know what, Pisces? No. I'm going to extend your read out. That's what I'm going to do. Water signs. I just feel like extending your reads out. Let's see. Empress here. There we go. Eight of Cups. And you have the Nine of Wands here. It's interesting. I'm seeing like an increase in your abundance. Like the Empress is like, you know, it's Venus energies. It's like it's actually the incarnation of Venus on Earth. And so it's like there's obviously more abundance flowing into your life. But also at the same time, as things are increasing in your life, it's like there's old beliefs that you're shedding here as well. Things that you're having to let go and dissolve, as far as like insecurities or just beliefs that don't fit you any longer. And it could be challenging, but I feel like the challenge is like just enough for you to be able to create the growth that you're wanting to have. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos. But otherwise than that, Pisces, I'll talk to y'all in the next one.